The American President Donald Trump has vowed to permanently pause migration from what he's saying are third world countries. His comments have come a day after an Afghan national shot 2 National Guard soldiers in Washington. One of them succumbed to his injuries. In a post on Truth Social, Trump threatened to reverse millions of admissions granted under his predecessor Joe Biden. He's also warned that his administration will end all federal benefits to these migrants and will deport anyone who's deemed a security risk. Now, according to the Director of U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, Donald Trump has also ordered for a comprehensive re-examination of every green card for every alien from every country of concern. Later, the USCIS had referred to a list of 19 nations facing the U.S. travel restrictions that were announced in June. The order bars nationals from 12 countries from entering the United States, and this includes Afghanistan, Myanmar, Chad, the Republic of Congo, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Haiti, Iran, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, and Yemen. The June order also partly restricts nationals from 7 countries from entering the United States, and these include Burundi, Cuba, Laos, Sierra Leone, Togo, Turkmenistan, and Venezuela. Now, since returning to the White House in January, Donald Trump has doubled down on halting illegal immigration during his campaign. And after being elected again, the Republican leader has promised to carve out, quote, the largest deportation exercise in American history. He has repeatedly lashed out at his predecessor Joe Biden for admitting millions and millions of illegals into the United States. Now, Trump's new threat of initiating a reverse migration marks a very significant escalation in his anti-immigration stance. All right, now joining us on the broadcast with more updates on this, we've got our correspondent Susan Tehrani, who's joining us live from New York. Susan, this is an important statement that's come in by the American president where he has said that he'll bar all migration from third world nations. Now, the third world is a very extensive group. Do we have any more clarity on what the president, in fact, intends to do here?
Yeah, I'm so glad you brought that up, Mohammed, because really that phrase third world is at the heart of this message that he sent in the early hours of Friday morning after 12 a.m. You know, that was a term coined during the Cold War, and it was meant for countries that are non-aligned, or were newly independent back then, or were developing countries. But through time, it sort of became this negative description of poor and underdeveloped countries, at least in the public opinion and the public mind. So he hasn't defined exactly what those third world countries are on the one hand. And on the other hand, again, when you go back to the third world country issue, though that term is not used in American immigration law. So it's unclear exactly what countries he's talking about, and also whether or not this is going to be an executive order from the president. Will Congress go along with it, or will it be part of a larger bill? Another issue is whatever step the president takes, as we saw back in 2017 and 2018 when he had a wide-scale ban on many countries, the courts are going to ultimately challenge it. So a long way to go, but right. Perhaps we'll get more clarity after this holiday weekend by Monday.
Indeed. Thank you very much, Susan Tehrani, for joining us with all those updates then. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.